everyone, I'm back with another reaction video. This time we'll be checking out Hyolyn's Laying Low dance practice. I've already seen the music video, so the music video is basically kind of like a dance practice. You see most of the dance right there. But anyway, let's get right into it. Right there, just the position of her hips. You need that flexibility to be able to do that. Hyolyn just has like a very, just the way she moves is very suited for like very sensual, very sexy dances like this, and she kills it. Like there's just, she embraces, I guess, that sort of energy. Woo! Again, that hip side is going in circles. You have to be able to isolate that from, you know, using a little bit from the back and from the hips. So definitely need some flexibility in the back for that one. And she's doing this in heels. It's just, that's the crazy part. And not just that, her heels are like the stiletto kinds. Like, I don't know how she's able to balance and dance with all of this. It's just, the only way that I can think of is that you have to keep your knees a little bit bent throughout the whole dance to get more of that stability compared to if you keep your knees all the way straight and you're dancing with heels on. But still, that's a lot of leg control to stay stable and not like, you know, constantly adjusting your feet to get your stability back and your balance back. That walk. Woo! She even has that like look of like, she like, there's just something, her facial expression, her stage presence is just suited for this type of dance, this type of genre of dance for her. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Like she knows. Just see that, like the way she looks at you, like it's like a little bit, eyes a little bit closed, halfway closed, I guess. It's just head a little bit tilted back, you know, just the very subtle details make it very sensual. And she knows exactly how to move her body, those body rolls, you know, it's very subtle, but it goes along with the music and the theme of the whole dance. She knows how to isolate her hips in a way that it's just amazing. And then that move of like knees going in and out, like you gotta, she has to pivot on the ball of the feet. Most of her body weight, I'm guessing, is going to be on the ball of her feet, being in the heels anyway. But even more so in that move where the knees go out and in, it's a lot of pivoting, a lot of balance, a lot of flexibility in the hips, and like just the way that she does the little, like, I don't know how to say it, the way she adds those little moves is so, the way she puts it, the energy, the subtleness of it, it just makes it very sensual, and the way she does it is just amazing. Ooh! Very flexibility wise, that's pretty cool. Like the fact that you have to do this. I mean, her knees, this knee particularly is slightly bent, but still you need to be able to have that flexibility from the hamstring all the way up, or else you won't be able to go down that far and it won't have much of that impact as much. But whew, girl, slow down a little bit. Like the way she moves her hips and her butt. Okay, that turn was a little weird though. I don't know if it's supposed to be I guess it's gonna be weird because she's doing it in heels, and turning and pivoting and pirouetting with heels on is really hard. Plus, she has to drop down all the way to her knees from there. I'm surprised her heels hadn't broken off. Just the way that she does that is the control is so good. And the flexibility here to do a split, close to a split. Same thing here, you gotta have that neck flexibility, that shoulder to be able to handle that stretch and that pressure from your body. Whew. That's just amazing. Oh my gosh. It's like there's not a lot of way for her to bring that leg out and in. It's very hard because a lot of that will be, you know, core control with the hip flexors using that. But even just here, like look at that mobility. It's like a contortion, you know, move. And she's only doing that from a very narrow base of support. All of that's coming from the core, from, you know, from a little bit of the hip flexors, the legs to bring it up and down. It's crazy. Down and up. Oh my gosh. And then right there, like it's almost like a breakdance move, I guess, where you're on your shoulder and then your legs are up there, and you need to find that really nice point to balance and be able to balance with your body up and your legs up like that. Having the arms out like this makes it a little bit easier, and the other one is just supporting. So still, it's really hard. Like a lot of that is gonna be on that shoulder and on that side of her face and the neck. Oh my gosh, stop it. And you know, a lot of this has a lot of floor movements and being on her knees, so I get why she has a knee pad, because girl, if you don't, you're gonna have bruises on your knees. She just has that like fluidity in her body, like even from that little move, you know, like almost like very fluid, goes through from the hips, from all the way from the legs all the way up to the shoulders, the hips, the shoulders, and to the arms. That fluidity makes it look very sensual and very sexy. Plus that going down into that little bounce right here. A lot of balance for sure, and actually even the backup dancers are just wearing very, you know, almost like stiletto like heels, but very small base of support here. Your balance should be really good. If you have to control how much you're opening the knees out, and you're gonna end up having to lean forward a little bit to get your balance. So, and tap, back. See, like the way that she does that hip right there, and swing, ha, and it's just the way that she just swings her hip side to side. It's just, I don't know how to say it, but it's the right amount of control, right amount of sexy, right amount of like sensuality. It's very almost carefree, but there's some resistance to it to make it sexy. I don't know, this is just the way that she moves her hips is very good. And a lot of these moves you have to make it small, because if you don't, it's a lot harder to control it. Plus the fact she has to sing this. So dancing and singing while wearing heels, girl, I don't know, you need to have more views with all of this. It's just the way she does it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe she's this underrated. Ooh. Like, it's just the way she does that hip up and down. It's like she doesn't go crazy with her shoulders, but it's like a very subtle move that just, oh. And that move of like going forward and then up like that, that you need to have really good balance because it's gonna throw you off. Either you're gonna end up leaning back or leaning forward, and so it helps a lot when they have something to hold on to in the front. Those body rolls! Oh my gosh, stop. Ooh. I don't know what that move was, but that just hit you right in the face. But her body rolls. Oh, they also kick. Kick and down and. They're down there, but they're also moving their hips forward and back and side to side. Their calves, I'm just gonna say, their calves are gonna, some strong ass calves right there. Plus the balance too. A lot of flexibility, again, hip, knees, ankles, to be able to do this type of dance. Like the fact that she doesn't have to do a lot of adjustments with her feet by wearing and dancing in heels. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, the fact that she doesn't have to adjust her feet a lot to get her stability while dancing in heels is really good, exceptionally good. The way that she moves her body very subtly, it's not like 100%, you know, like going crazy with it, but very subtle the way she moves her shoulder away separately from her hips, the way she isolates her hips, hip rolls and body rolls, it's just, and her facial expression. Oh, this, oh my gosh, it's probably one of her best dance that I've seen so far. She has other ones too, but this one, oh my gosh, dancing on heels, the floor part, almost like that breakdancing move. That's crazy. Hyolyn, props to you. You should be more popular, honestly, with this type of dance and this type of song. Well, let me know down below if you like that, and if there's any other groups or songs you want me to check out, let me know down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!